quail on day 1 in the brooder. Actually day 2. I put them in last night, so they're 1 day old, and we now have 10. I took this one out. We had 9 yesterday. I took this one out this morning, so you can see it's still a little bit kind of raggedy looking, but see how tame they are? They're just so docile and so sweet. So I now have 10. I'm not holding that much hope that the rest will hatch, but I'm really happy with 10 considering I bought these on eBay. They were shipped through the U.S. Postal Service, and 5 were cracked, so I had to discard those. But I was given 5 extra, so I was fine with that. I could tell that a couple probably weren't fertilized when I candled them, so I'm watching those pretty closely. I don't want them to rot or pop open and contaminate the incubator. But these took 17 days from the date I placed them in the incubator. Now the standard hatching day, number of days it takes for Coturnix quail, for quail, 17 days. So I wasn't sure, this was my first time hatching them in an incubator, hatching out quail. Wasn't sure if it was 17 days from the date the egg was laid, which I really didn't know what date that was, or 17 days from the incubator, placing them in the incubator. So after I set them on the pointy end and let the air bubble settle back in, let them stabilize overnight, I then placed them in the incubator and wrote down the date. And then I waited 14 days, took them out, took the egg turner out, put them back in the incubator on their sides, and they started hatching right at 17 days. So for me it was 17 days from the date I put them in the incubator, not 17 days from the date the eggs were laid. Or even from 17 days from the date I got them, because they still sat out overnight at room temperature with the pointy end down in the egg turner, just without it moving, so that the air bubbles would resettle as they get out. The box was actually sideways in the locker when I picked it up. So I ended up with 10 so far, and we have this one. It's a really different color than the others, a cute little like blonde one. You can see how sweet they are. Get down now. You don't want to get down? Okay. So this one just wants to stay on my hand. There we go. And I have them in this brooder. I put rocks in the water because I have just a chick water, and they're much smaller than baby chicks. As you can see, they're really tiny. There's my finger, you know, and I have regular women's hands, so they are just really, really tiny little things. So we definitely want to put rocks in the water to keep them from drowning. I use the game bird starter for them, and they're off to a great start. So thank you for watching my video. Thank you for stopping by, and I will keep you posted. Have a great day.